those 400 plants that came out, and this is some of the products. Some of these are grown just for hash because we like the strain and the flavor, and then some of them are for actual bud that goes into the store. Completely environmentally controlled, heat, humidity, cameras everywhere. So when you look at the cost of running a dispensary, it's at a 60 to 70% taxation rate. Anything from the dispensary side you can't deduct. I mean, at the end of the day, this is a very expensive product to create. It is not cheap doing what we're doing. We've done polls in the most conservative spaces in many parts of the country, and it's over 70% for medical. I mean, people are compassionate. They get it. They also understand that this industry already exists. This isn't a new industry that we're creating. What we're trying to do is capture it, regulate it, tax it. Everyone wins. We create jobs. We create revenue for towns.
This is called top capping a caged greenhouse plant. It's going to keep our bud structure straight up and perpendicular so they're not touching on each other and leaning, and they'll all get the best sunlight they possibly can.
We have fans moving air around. The air movement helps prevent humidity so we don't get such things like powdery mildew and molds.
House Bill 1284 basically provided that our funding would come from fees we collected. Mm-hmm. So licensing fees, application fees. And we received in excess of, I think, about 2,000 applications. And the bulk of those came in about a 5-day period surrounding August 1st. Because we weren't able to license some of these applicants in a timely fashion, because we were waiting for local approval, we didn't have the funding coming in to operate the division.
Anybody who works in a medical marijuana dispensary goes through a criminal background check. Okay? And we give them the badge so that they're badged employees working in dispensaries. Important to the people of Colorado that we don't have felons working in the medical marijuana industries. You will probably see going into River Rock and Denver Relief, those are very professionally run. You'll see that they have their own seed-to-sale tracking systems, point-of-sale systems, and they'll show you how very professional it can be. And that's what we strive to see in the regulated community.
What we call members are patients who designate Denver Relief to be their primary provider, mm-hmm. thereby passing on the opportunity to grow the 6 plants for them. Mm-hmm. So our entire warehouse is made up of our patients' plants.
We initially paid $12,000 for our state fee. And then we had an initial $5,000 for the city and county. The city and county has been very, very slow at getting up to speed with all this. We are required by the state right now to put a list of our ingredients, and ingredients means nutrients, pest control, anything that we put onto that plant must be given to a patient. So we actually have a bag stuffer that has all the ingredients listed on it with every purchase that's made. So just to be able to express to our patients that we've known the life cycle of this plant and what it's gone through. Our average sale is $90 to $100, 60 to 65% flower sales now, 10 to 15% vaporizer pens, so like e-cigarettes, another 10 to 15% concentrates, and the rest in edibles and infused products. Places like Illinois, New York, they are going for a fewer number of centers as opposed to opening it up like Colorado. You know, we have 400 to 500 centers here in Colorado, and we're talking about 30 to 60 in all of these other states with larger patient bases. So definitely avenues of making money in Illinois.